counted. I'd say it's at least 5 years or something like that, but maybe it's a little bit more. We did, I mean, more or less, it's been this same steady crew of players for, yeah, I guess at least 5-6 years or something like that. Right now, we don't have a. We're not supporting a full-length record. We're basically. I mean, if you could say that we're supporting any new release, it's the EP that we just did called "It's Made Me Cry," and we did that for National Record Store Day, where it was a sort of a special limited project that will eventually be available to everybody, and it's. Yes, it's songs that span a few years and feature Evan Farrell, our bassist, who we recently lost, and we are donating all of the proceeds to a more than worthy cause. Then on the back side of that, this is a tour that will be checking out some new places and some old places, getting ready for the release of our full length, which is going to come out in I think June.
Do you have a title?
Yeah, it's called Josephine, and we did that like our last few records with Steve Albini at Electrical Audio Studio in Chicago, and that's pretty much it. So. We're really just touring, and the record that we're really supporting is sold out. So we're just here and
just hanging out.
Not really. We're working damn hard. The working method was exactly the same as all of them. It's basically do as much of the tracking live as you humanly can. I really like playing. And singing live with the drums in the same room or as close to the drums as possible, because that is as close to the way that we rehearse and the way that we play live on the stage. Sonically, I think it's a little bit heavier than usual because it's sort of in the arrangements of the songs. I wrote the songs in a really dramatic tuning, really impossible to do live. It's just, I mean, we did it. We toured playing like this, but it's so complicated and just so, it requires so much finesse on my part, and then for the band to arrange in standard tunings and to get it together makes something very, very eerie that I haven't seen on the Magnolia records. It reminds me a little bit of the sort of Ghost Tropic record, or some of those records where I'm using really insane tuning up against a standard tuning. And when you put those two together, both parts are struggling. And I think on this new record, it was a really tight fit. It was the key in the lock. The right key in the lock. Yeah, we'll tour for that in North America, and we will be touring in Europe for that record. And right now that's what we have on the plate for Magnolia, and that's a lot. That covers us for pretty much an entire year. Polish food.
Yeah.
I mean, if it top to bottom, yes. I like all kinds of food, though. I mean, don't get me wrong, but if I had to do a 30-course feast, I'd take it all and probably finish it all.